Hey everybody, it's Silvermaxis. Hey, wait a minute, that's not my catchphrase. Hey guys, it's Silvermaxis here, and well, funny enough, it's on Monday. People might be wondering, hey Silver, whatever happened to your Yoshi's Island video? Well, I mean, I've been busy focusing on the Toku Roundup, my podcast, for those who haven't seen it, but that's not important right now. So, embarrassing thing. I woke up today and I realized that a certain somebody has the 10th anniversary of his channel showing up like today. Well, at least the 10th anniversary of his first Let's Play. And that person, of course, is Chugga Conroy. Now, just for those who don't know Chugga Conroy, he has been, well, as the title states, he's been doing this Let's Play stuff for 10 years. And he's got over 1 million subscribers now. Honestly, I think he deserves way more than that. The dude is absolutely amazing. And I should note that this is completely unscripted. I didn't think about this, or, well, I thought about this, but I didn't write anything down beforehand. But I just wanted to give my raw, untapped thoughts on my personal channel. Nothing on the Toku Roundup at all, you know? Even though that's also pretty unscripted as well. But I'm getting off topic here. The where should I even begin? Just, well, let's start at the beginning. When I first found out about Chugga's videos, this was when I was first starting to get into the internet. When I was first starting to watch YouTube videos a ton. Um, I was in like, I was homeschooled in middle school at that time, and I started to watch a bunch of Flash animations. One of them in particular was Super Mario Bros. Z. And when I first heard of the Axum Rangers X, I was like, who are these guys? I've never heard of them before. And I found out that they came from Super Mario RPG just by typing in Axum Rangers. And Chugga was the first video that I had ever, like, that was the first video I ever watched, was Chugga fighting against the Axum Rangers. And straight away, I just I just really liked his content. I thought that he was very entertaining. I thought he was very informative. And so I watched Super Mario RPG from the very beginning, and just straight away he became one of my favorite Let's Players of all time. And just he still is my favorite Let's Player of all time. Just I have watched every single one of his Let's Plays except for 3. Those being his Earthbound videos, because I've never really cared for Earthbound. I've never really cared for the Mother series. Does that make me a bad gamer? I hope not. Regardless, he has been a huge inspiration on my life. Getting to watch all of his videos, getting to be very entertained by a lot of his videos, and getting informed by a lot of his videos, you know? A lot of his content, like, there's just a certain charm to Chicka Conroy, and I just really enjoy his stuff. And plus, he's introduced me to a lot of new and different games. Like, when he started playing Okami, and eventually I ended up finding Okami in a Costco at one time, and I remembered his stuff so fondly that I ended up playing the game, and I still love that game to this day, even though I haven't played it in a while. Another one in particular is Xenoblade Chronicles. And I remember searching for that game nonstop at a GameStop, and luckily I was able to only pay $50 for it, whereas, it could have been massive amounts. Later to realize that the Wii U version um, ended up coming out a few years later. Regardless, Xenoblade has become one of my favorite RPGs of all time. Like, it is probably my favorite RPG of all time, and that's because of Chugga Conroy. He has been so inspirational, and you know, he's what inspires me to make videos. There probably wouldn't be a Silver Maxis if it weren't for Chugga Conroy. Hell, there probably wouldn't be even a Toku Roundup if it weren't for Chugga Conroy. He is that inspirational to me. And the fact that he's turning 10, like his channel is turning 10. That is insane. No, the guy himself isn't turning 10. He's like 20 something. Uh but I digress. But just, and I remember quoting Sugar Conroy a lot, and he's been a, like, he's I've made a lot of friends thanks to Sugar Conroy. That back in high school, I actually made a friend through just our shared love of Chugga Conroy. As you've heard, a lot of the guys on the Toku Roundup and I, we quote Chugga Conroy a lot because he's just that, he's that quotable. He's that impressionable. And he's also very relatable. He's had to deal with tough times in the past, and you know, him recollecting on those tough times, sometimes those are the times when I need him the most, when he gives inspiration. I'm gonna get a little bit personal here for a second. When this was back in 2011, so 7 years ago, and 2011 wasn't exactly the best year for me. I I had lost my grandfather to cancer that year, and my dog had also had to be put down. And both of those were very emotionally crushing for me. It and combined with the pressures of school, the pressures of having to do well, having to fit in, having to just everything, it felt like I was just putting on a face, that I was putting on a fake smile just to hide my pain. And the one thing that helped me out through that was Chugacon. But one video in particular was his Okamiden video. Okamiden episode 47 for those who want to know, but during his Okamiden video, he ends up talking about celebrating life and living life to the fullest. And this was about a year after everything had happened. I'd been dealing with this for a year, and those words that he said just straight up echoed in my head. That, it made me appreciate him on such a level that I don't even know how to describe it. It's I can't even find the words at this time, but Chugga has been such an inspiration to me. He's always been there. He's always been there to entertain and also to help inspire me. And Chugga, he makes it so that I'm not afraid to be who I am. I'm not afraid to be this goofy, this I'm not afraid to be this goofy, wild, enthusiastic person. And while I can be a bit over the top and I can be a bit obnoxious at times, you know, my puns can get a little overbearing. Just look at my friends on the roundup. Well, to be fair, we both we well all of us get on each other's nerves, but that's just how important Chugga Conroy is. And he's introduced me to a lot of interesting and fun people. Like Nintendo Capri Sun, Proton John. I started watching Proton John's streams because I really enjoyed his dynamic with Chugga on the Runaway Guys. And the Runaway Guys too. Just that has created so much, and they are such an inspiration to everyone. Chugga especially. I feel that, not to discredit the effort that Tim and John put in, and I think that both of them are really funny, but Emil is the heart and soul of the Runaway Guys, I feel. And I just always look forward to whenever he has a new video, whenever the Runaway Guys have a new video, whenever just anything comes up that has Chugga Conroy, because he is that important to me. He is that impressionable to me. And so, to Chugga Conroy, for the 10 years that you have been here on YouTube, and hopefully for another 10 years to come, I don't know, I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, Chugga, thank you. Thank you so much for everything, for all the videos, for all 36 Let's Plays that you have done, for creating the Runaway Guys with Tim and John, for doing so much. Thank you. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I've got a lot of stuff to do today. We've got something special planned on the roundup today, but I should probably let the others talk about that later when the video goes up on the channel. So until next time, guys, this is your resident Radiant Rider, Silver Maxis, saying peace out, stay awesome, stand up the Vanguard, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later.